What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live. Jay looks like he's cold today.
I am, man. I don't know what it is. I'm freaking cold.
Getting old.
I
Circulation's
gotta
bad,
change.
probably.
I probably gotta change this desk.
How cold is it outside?
63 over here. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad at all.
No, I'm telling. It's just where I'm sitting. Like the AC just hits me right on my head.
You're getting old, Jay. You're gonna start going to bed at like 9 o'clock or something, you know?
Actually, it sounds pretty good.
It might.
Sounds
Depending on when you gotta wake up, but
I was up late, I was up till like 2. Holy crap!
that's really late. I mean, I was up. I mean, I did FML last night, and then I stayed up and watched the end of the the game and stuff. I was to bed like midnight.
Yeah, I was up till 2, and then I'm up at 6:30 to my morning constitutional.
Your morning shit?
I walk. I try to take a walk. I try to get up at 6:30, which I've done it so many years now that it's like almost on command. And then, I do my devotion, and then I go outside and watch the sunrise every morning. It's nice. And then I do my show at 8. But I'm dragging, man. My knuckles are dragging on the ground. I'm keeping it together, man, for 1 hour.
7:30, and it doesn't matter if I don't have anything going on that day. It doesn't matter if I could sleep. I wake up at like 7 or 7:30. That's just what it is. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I can work with that. Then even if I'm up till 2, I'm okay. I'm still young at heart, Jay. I love fun. I love goofy things, as evidenced by our One Piece trailer reaction. Well, the amount of butthurt little One Piece queers that are I'd never heard of the channel before, just saw a reaction to a One Piece trailer that came in there. They fucking hate me, and good. I fucking hate you. I'm never gonna watch your gay ass anime, fucking stupid dog shit ever. Go fuck yourselves, you little queers. All these One Piece people. Why is he even doing a reaction to this if it's not for him? How does he even know? He's never watched it. Bro, I watched the trailer. Do you know what trailers are? They are fucking commercials for your movie. Or your show. They are advertisements for your show. The point of a trailer is to entice people to watch your thing. And if I don't like the trailer, why would I fucking sit there and give an episode an hour of my time when I didn't like any of the 2 minutes you just showed me? Fuck you, all you One Piece queerdos out there. It's so fucking deranged.
This person says Jay's living in some kind of female hygiene product commercial. That's a great post. Why? Because I get up early and walk outside, watch the sunrise.
You're walking in slow motion.
Yeah.
Is there being
light breeze?
Vagisil. You don't want a stinky pussy. When you don't have a stinky pussy, everything is better with the world. By the way, here are all the things that could go wrong if you use this product. Blah, 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 blah. As Jay's just looking.
Diarrhea if you take this product. But still, it's nice outside.
It's like hemorrhagic diarrhea as Jay's smiling and looking up into a sunset.
What's really so I live in a very quiet, extra quiet neighborhood. And then so it's really weird. So it's like my neighborhood's kind of it's nice. Got a little school, right? A high school and an element, everything's right here, a Publix and a McDonald's. It's all in this little compact neighborhood. But that company, Dr. Horton, I don't know if you've heard about them. The massive
Dr. Horton?
Is that what it's called? Dr. Horton, house company. They get sued every week. So they come into neighborhoods and they buy up acres and they just build mass houses right next to each other so quickly. They get a house up in 3 days. And it's a big problem in Florida, because they buy up tons of land and they just throw up these houses, and people the biggest complaint is they last less than a year. There's major problems and everything. So a road was built from my neighborhood. A road was built into this area, and they started mass producing these houses. So every morning at 6, you could hear like Dr. Horton. What did I say?
It's D.R. Horton. It's like
Okay.
initials,
Oh, my
not
bad.
Doctor.
Well, that's
I'm
all the
thinking
all the signs
Dr.
have
Horton. I'm like, what the fuck?
all the
Dr. Horton
signs
sounds like
have
a weird name.
DR. Like, I don't see the period. So every morning, like at 6, you could hear like the gun, like the nail guns going off and the Spanish language and all that stuff's happening. So, but they made the they have this lake. I don't know why I'm telling this story. It doesn't mean anything. They have this is where I walk. They have this lake and they built the sidewalk. I thought like they should have built the sidewalk around the lake, right? Nice walking thing. And so they built a sidewalk and it goes all the way back to the lake and then it stops. And they put a bench facing, like it's like you get to the end of the road and there's a bench facing you. You got to turn around and walk all the way back around the lake. I was like, man, that must be where the property stopped. So it's interesting. Like I go out there and I could count. I was like, man, there's another 20 homes, like this long road that they're just piling in.
Jay's gonna be sitting on. Somebody's gonna drive through that neighborhood. Jay's just gonna be sitting on the bench with a like bag of old bread, feeding birds and shit. I feel like that's Jay energy right there.
I'm gonna feed them freaking your favorite bird, them sand cranes that make that noise at 4 in the morning.
Bro, I hate when it's sand crane season, bro. I fucking hate them. They're so annoying.
Worst things ever in Central Florida. And they know they're protected. That's the worst part. They know you can't touch them. There's a big fine. They just mosey on out in the middle of the road. They mosey in the parking lot and they make that gobble, weird, high-pitched screech. It's awful. Freaking awful, man. Sand cranes. Take the protection off of them so they don't. They're way too cocky.
That's what they sound like. You really just want to like take a golf club and hit one of them in the neck and snap it. Like they are so fucking annoying, dude.
They are. They're the worst.
Just shut the fuck up, or like rubber band their fucking beaks shut or some shit so they shut the fuck up. I'm pretty sure they like mate for life or whatever too. It's like one of those birds. So if you do kill one, the other one's gonna be sad forever. But you know what? Like, don't fuck up my day. Don't fuck up my day.
That's right. It'd be sad.
Those sandhill cranes are annoying as shit. Vlad the Man for $5 says, "Hello, you guys like Black Pirates? What about Black Marriage?"
What?
You like Black Pirates, Jay?
Sure. I like pirates in general.
Ray, do you like black women for marriage? No. Thank you, Vlad the Man. Alex Aerocave. Alex Aerocave for 2. S tier Tuesday, Meta PC, RK Outpost, Drunk 3PO. Thank you, Alex. Shout out. I know you're still hurting after a rough wild card weekend for you, buddy. Vlad the Man. Ryan Reich, Chicago Bears. Did you know most of the players are black? How do you rank them now? That's a dilemma, huh? Chew on that one. Well, look, sports is a meritocracy, right? The best players play on the field. And you know what? I want the best players on my team. Just so happens that a lot of the skilled positions, they happen to be black. And if you're good, fucking awesome. Let's go. What I hate is virtue signaling, diversity bullshit. You know what shouldn't happen? We shouldn't have the same rules in sports like we have in all these other fucking areas where it's like, well, you got to hire this many black people. You got to hire this. You know why? If we fucking if it was fucking 60% white dudes on the team probably wouldn't be as good. So let's go with meritocracy when it comes in the same way it should be in sports, should be the same way in fucking all aspects of business and entertainment, everything. The best people for the job. And if that includes running faster, jumping high, hey, might have 70% black people in the league. If it comes to other skill sets, maybe not. And that's okay. Uncle Detroit for $2. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Detroit. I think he was one of the people actually bitching and moaning about the One Piece review. I don't know. Little Jim's Halo for 2. Sleepy J Tax.
Yeah.
Wild Man for $5 says R.I.P. Scott Adams. Yes, Scott Adams did pass. I mean, if you've been following that, Scott Adams has had a very, long and prolonged struggle, battle with cancer. And we got word that this morning he did pass away. You might know him as the creator of the Dilbert cartoons, or obviously he's very politically active over the last several years. But yeah, one of the, silver linings on that is, if you'd been paying attention to it, it did sound like he was going, as you come to the end of your life in such a way, oftentimes what happens after becomes such a big part of your thought process. And, apparently one of the very last things he did in his life before he passed was accept Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. So, you never want to see anybody pass away, but there is some good news when it comes to that. And sometimes that's the things that people have to go through in order to make a decision like that, But yes, rest in peace, Scott Adams. Tiggs is the bus. Can somebody move this bus? What does that mean?
Sometimes I think people just super chat stuff to see if we could figure it out. Got to figure it out. I don't know. Maybe it'll resonate later.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Unknown. What are your thoughts on Disney pulling Elia McKay in several markets after it flopped hard domestically? They came out with a movie. Disney did have a massive flop on their hands in this Ella McKay thing. I never watched it. It got hardly any promotion. Obviously, it's high budget, a lot of the other shit, but it is one of the biggest flops that Disney has ever had in terms of, a 2,500 to 3,000 theater release that did almost nothing. But no, it's not surprising that it's pulling it because it is flopping hard. But I don't know too much about the movie itself. Bar King, Night Manager Season 2 is not bad. Camilla Morone is a babe. Leo sure knows how to pick him. Her mom dated Pacino too, so they're star effects for show. Thank you, Bar King. General Duality. I'm a One Piece fan, but I'm not going to give Ryan crap about not being interested in One Piece. I don't care for the live action anyway. The thing is, I feel like I went out of my way in that reaction to be like, look, I think this looks weird and goofy, and I like it's not something I'm interested in, but I hope everybody likes it. The people that like the manga, the people that like the anime, the people that like the live action. I hope everybody likes it. I went out of my way to say that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I see some of the comments on that video. I'm never watching that fucking dog shit. Thank you, General Duality. Bar King for 22 Turkish. She's Leonardo DiCaprio's ex, of course, smoking hot. If it's his ex, she must have turned 26 already. Let's see. Andre CR with another RIP Scott Adams. Thank you, Andre. Punch Boy for 2. First Dude Wipes, then Summer's Eve. Go Jay.
Hey, thank you. Wait. Yeah.
You know what Summer's Eve is?
Summer's Eve. I caught that. Isn't that a vagina cleaner?
I'm pretty sure it's vaginal wash. Yes. I believe so.
Vaginal wash. There, all right. Summer's Eve. That's what they call it. Dude wipes. Dude wipes gets something where it's we know what it is. Wipe. You wipe yourself. It's for men. Yeah. Women get Summer's Eve.
Well, look, women are a little bit classier. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
men are pretty fucking blunt and like, yeah, we'll wipe on our ass, right?
Yeah.
For women, a little classier. Summer's Eve sounds better than fucking wash out my pussy. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah. Have some peace and clean the yeast.
There you go. There you go. Idaho Mike for $10. Jay, great to see you in X-Wing. Why are you laughing, Jay?
I don't know.
Idaho Mike, great to see you in X-Wing on Off the Hip with ABF. Ryan, you next.
It was a great time over there, and thank you for promoting the Daughter's Revenge book over there. It did great on that live stream, so I really appreciate it. I had a good time.
There you go. I mean, I don't think I've ever been invited, but if the timing works out, sure, of course. ABF's awesome. Mighty Healthy says, don't use dude wipes. They're not flushable. Know what? Go ahead, use them. Oh, they absolutely are flushable. Right, Jay? You're the expert.
It says on the package, flushable.
Well, and also, like, I've seen the evidence. No problem.
Yeah.
Years and years of use. No issues.
I got stacks of dude wipes over there.
SBZ for 5. Finally finished watching the Best of Ryan 2025. There's no way it's only 2.5 hours. Hashtag release the secret episode. Yeah, conformity gate. How is my best of only 2.5 hours? Well, I feel like some of my best of moments got lumped into Jay's.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It should have been the best of daily, maybe.
No, I actually like it this way because if you go through and look, best of 2024, of all the clips that came out, you know whose was the most viewed?
Yours?
Mine.
Yeah.
All of 2025, you know whose is the most viewed and probably will remain the most viewed?
Yours?
Mine.
Yeah.
So I like that it's separated by person because I like it gives my fucking ego a little bit of a boost. You know what I mean? Like if Jeremy had beat me out, it would have been fucking devastating. Probably would have shot myself in the head on stream, but didn't happen.
I don't know why they do me because I'm the least viewed out of everyone. Like it's not even close. It's like I think 20 people watch. I told them, I was like, there's no need to waste your time in making a video of best of Jay. So, but they did it anyway. So I was like, whatever.
Well, I think the thing is because Danky has so many of these like random clips anyway, you can just kind of
just throw them together.
I don't think it's too much work, you know?
I think the one of them of me was like literally almost the entire daily clip. It's like an entire daily clip. And the comments were like, yeah, this is just daily. This isn't really Jay. I was like, yeah, I don't know.
This is what daily is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Master also with a gift of membership. Thank you. VJ the Vigilant, RIP Scott Adams. Yes, RIP Scott Adams. Tobias just got back into Power World again after a few years, and after playing both it and Pokemon ZA, yeah, Power World is better. Way more fun to explore the world Pocket Pal created than the last Pokemon games. I haven't played Pokemon ZA yet. It's getting a lot of bad reviews. So, Rolando Ramirez for 5. Love when Ryan makes crazy, funny noises, then rants a bit about what he hates in the moment. Never change, Ryan. The best white guy I know. Crazy, funny noise.
Do I get a little praise for tossing him the softball on some of those? Because I brought up sand cranes. And then we got to hear Ryan make the sand crane noise.
That's kind of what they sound like, right?
You make the funniest comment, dude. You're like, aren't they one of those dumb birds that stay together forever? So if you kill one of them will be sad. That's the line of the show today. That's pretty funny.
I want to
probably will. Hey, what's the one sand crane doing out there? He looks really depressed. Ryan hit the other one with his car.
Bro, listen to these stupid birds. You always see them in pairs. Like, I don't actually know if they mate for life. You just always see them in pairs.
I think you're right.
Now this one, there's 4 of them. Probably 2 dudes and 2 girls. Actually, these birds are probably gay as fuck. So maybe I don't know what they do, but imagine these cocksuckers walking down this sidewalk. This is what they do.
They're loud.
They are not scared of you. If you are walking down a sidewalk or whatever, and these birds are there, they won't move.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta bump them out of the way legitimately because they don't care. They're not scared of humans. They just sit there and show off their stupid calls.
God, I'm getting PTSD.
Stupid long neck fucks, bro. I hate
they're
them.
awful. They do. They show. I mean, they show up like at 4 a.m. It's awful, and they just do that outside your window, and it's freaking loud, man. One time I went out with a broom, and I was just like, "You're right." I'm trying to. I was like, "Get the freak away from my home!" They just kind of look at you and they get louder. They kind of like spread their wings a little bit, like, "Look over here! You're gonna get a fine! Ha ha! We're gonna fine you!"
Yeah, but it's like that noise just doesn't stop. That's why it's so annoying. So, we should wipe them out. To be honest with you, I don't care. I don't like birds very much in general.
What do they do? You can't eat them.
Come on, DeSantis. It's fucking, I know, like here in Florida, we do have a lot of like protective orders on the wildlife and the environment and stuff, to preserve the Everglades, all that shit, and that's all fine and well. Let us fucking kill these things. Like, please. Please let us kill these things.
You can't. The thing is, you're free to kill iguanas. You're free to kill pythons. So if they show up, if you got your old Red Ryder BB gun, take a couple shots of the iguanas. That's the end of that. And python, I guess just cut. If you turn in a python at certain times, like of the year, you get $100 or $200 for them.
Yeah, because they're like invasive or whatever. You know what?
Yeah.
Sandhill cranes are invasive. Okay, fuck them.
That's right.
Fuck them. Speaking of fuck them, we just got another Marvel trailer for Doomsday, Jay.
Hey,
we just got another Avengers Doomsday trailer, and unlike the return of the original Fox X-Men, unlike the return of Captain America, unlike the Thor trailer, all of which got kind of a lot of people seemingly like potentially excited, even if they haven't liked the current state of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Well, we got a new trailer, and it's been out for a couple days in theaters and everything, and had leaked online, but we finally got it officially released by Marvel. And I gotta say, bro, who the fuck cares about this trailer? Wakandans and the Fantastic Four. But hey, the Fantastic Four's meeting with Wakanda is more important than you realize, Jay. It's more important than you realize. Well, here it is. December 18th, 2026. Less than a year away now.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday.
No mention of Namor.
Well, we literally saw him. What do you mean?
I mean, they didn't put him in the... They didn't put him at the end.
The Wakandans and Namor and the Fantastic Four and the new Avengers / Thunderbolts will return in Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, it's like... But not recasting Black Panther is one of the biggest of all the fucking things that went wrong in the MCU.
Yeah.
I truly do think that not recasting Black Panther, not recasting T'Challa, is one of the biggest mistakes they could have possibly made.
Easy.
And the reason they did it was twofold. It was, one, so they could use the death of Chadwick Boseman to promote a movie. It's what
Yes.
they did. Disgusting. Absolutely vile and disgusting to use the death of Chadwick Boseman as promotional material for your dog shit Black Panther 2. And also to further elevate Shuri to be the Black Panther, right? Like, that's what it was about. That's why they did recast him. And now you're left here with this.
Yeah. It's no one excited for this, man. No one. I guess Aquaman and his team. Oh, sorry, Namor and his team. They're in the desert. They're wearing like water masks, I guess. They're gonna have to join up to fight Doom, I guess. Did you see like the stuff, the chatter going on now where they're like, they're not going to explain why Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom. Like that's not going to be explained because we don't need to explain it.
Well, I have heard a report out there that they're not going to like specifically make any big connection between Tony Stark and Doom, like in the multiverse, you know what I mean? But who fucking knows? And again, the scoops sometimes from less reliable, reputable sources, you know what I mean?
Yes.
These South Asia accounts, you know, all this stuff, you know, so you never know. But bro, of all the trailers so far, this one's just like, okay, why are you even telling us?
Yeah, I feel like it was a waste of time.
Yeah, like after giving us Captain America, Thor, the X-Men, all those kind of make sense, right? The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four. Yeah, no shit they will.
Yeah.
The fuck? Who cares?
The other, you're right. The other three were a little different because those stories have like, I guess, moved on. And we didn't expect to see, well, we shouldn't have seen Chris Evans Captain America back, but you know, that's what they're hoping to get people back in the theater with all this stuff going on. So, but this one she wasn't the original Black Panther or anything like that. Could you imagine if they digitally enhanced Chadwick to like come back?
Bro, you just got to recast Black Panther. Black Panther is a character.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
If Tom Holland dies, hopefully he doesn't, but if Tom Holland died, they would recast someone else as Spider-Man.
Correct.
We just saw in Captain Black America Brave New World. We saw an actor passed away, and before his fucking corpse was cold, they recast Harrison Ford, right? They've done this multiple times. They've recast characters, even characters who have died in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But they wanted to make it different for Chadwick Boseman because they wanted to sell tickets and profit off his fucking death. That's why Marvel did it. Like Chadwick Boseman's he himself, while he was in the midst of battling fucking cancer and knew he was going to die soon, was asked questions. And he was like, yeah, of course, I'd want them to recast and this character should live on. They should keep having this character, blah, blah, blah. He said that. His entire family says that that's what Chadwick Boseman would have wanted to happen, was for him to be recast. But Marvel did it as this massive fake fucking virtue signal. One is an excuse to elevate another fucking woman of color and also to make money off the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And now we're left with Shuri.
Yes. You know what else was weird about that film? They killed off Black Panther with a virus. Like, and that movie came out in like the midst of COVID. Like, that's how he died. He caught a freaking virus and died. That's how that movie started. What was it? Welcome to Wakanda. What was that movie? I forgot.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever. Yeah, that's what it was. So it's like in the midst of like all the COVID stuff, they're like, yeah, he catches a virus and dies. Ain't that signaling?
Bro, I can't wait for fucking Reed Richards to like hop off the fucking ship and come up to Shuri and be like, I've heard you're the smartest person on your planet. I'm the smartest person on mine, but I couldn't do what it took to save everybody. Blah, 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 blah. I need your help. I've heard you can do anything. I can't wait for that.
Also, Chris Evans, you're the real Captain America. This shield belongs to you.
Bro, we're 100% gonna see shit like that.
To thunderous
100%.
applause. Yeah, he did it. Oh man.
Wakanda forever.
Mm.
Even get the music of the yeah. Shit going on in the background. Fuck, man. I thought Black Panther was a very mediocre movie. But obviously, a lot of people love the character. They got people out there. They got people bought in, massively financially successful. And I thought it was a mid movie. Black Panther 2 is terrible.
It was god awful.
So
That whole time period should never have even been made.
well,
Thor
well,
movies, the Black Panther movie. It's like it was so bad.
That movie in retrospect is so fucking funny. The idea of this like ethno state that's trying to protect their borders and shit. These illegal Mexicans that come in and invade. They kill black people by drowning them. Like, bro,
There's
some funny shit in that movie.
I like the people that were making these TikToks. They're like, Wakanda is actually what Trump wants America to be. They're like a big protective border, not letting foreigners in, not sharing our wealth with the world. Like they would do all that with that movie. So I was like, holy crap. They're like, so if you're bashing Trump but like Wakanda forever, you need to rethink.
Like Black Panther itself, so many people's obsession with Killmonger and thinking that he's in the right. You know what I mean? Like when people did not view him as a villain.
Yeah.
It's very strange, but I guess that speaks to the audience. We said that one. Bungle Swanger, Rye don't care, but FYI, lots of race swaps in One Piece season 2. Is that true, Jay?
The thing is, I don't know anything about the manga or the cartoon series. I just watched the live action and I really enjoyed it. So if they did, then I don't know because I'm a normie, big time normie. So I don't have any stake in that. If that makes sense.
Jesus for $2. Go and say it, Ryan. Those Mexicans making noise. You talking about the Mexicans that are working in Jay's neighborhood?
Yeah, I did say that. I said you can hear the Spanish language very loud because they're all yelling over the construction.
Well, they get those roofs on quick, man. Tell you what.
They sure do. I'm saying these houses are being built like 3 days, and I'm like, there's already a sign out front for sale. You're like, holy crap, dude.
Chewbacca for 99 cents. Thank you, Chewbacca. Jesus for 2. I'm Mexican and illegal. We at MegaCon, you call ICE. If you are illegal, yeah. Get fucked. Yeah. Male illegal immigrants, I'll call ICE on your ass right away. Tobias for 10. I could try to have Ryan or Jay try to say the chant of the Black Goat of the Woods, but I don't think YouTube would like their true name if pronounced wrong. Lovecraft made some weird names.
Yeah, you just keep that in your corner. It's all good.
Wait, is H.P. Lovecraft the one who had a cat with an interesting name? Chat. I believe, Jay, I want you to look up H.P. Lovecraft cat name on Google.
Okay.
And I just want to see your reaction.
What is it? HP cat name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see it?
Probably won't say that out loud. Yeah. N-word, man.
That's H.P. Lovecraft's personal cat was named N-word man.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Sly Rye for $10. I'm not excited for any Disney franchise. They ruined them, called fans toxic, and spit in our faces. Anything in the new movies will just be keyed jingling and member berries to get your money with no real change. That's probably the case. Probably the case. Lady Arendise is pretty funny, not gonna lie. It's probably what Lady Arendise's cat's named, honestly. Callum for 5. Did you see the Mummy horror trailer last night? I hope you watch it. Looks creepy. Did you see it, Jay? I don't know what the Mummy horror movie. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either.
I didn't see that either. I think Yellow Flash might be in the chat. I saw somebody replying to him, but I didn't see Yellow Flash. So shout out Yellow Flash. Rolando Ramirez, you're great too, Jay. You get me laughing a lot. Second best white guy I know.
I appreciate that, but all I was saying was I don't think they need to do a whole video, but that's all good.
Taker for 5. Ryan, after Rodgers tore his Achilles, I saw a Rodgers highlight video for the 2023 season. It was 14 seconds long. Same length as Jay's highlights.
I think mine's an hour.
Jay had an hour. Jeremy only had an hour.
Yeah. Dude, this guy. I can't believe.
What's wrong?
I can't believe this guy, dude, using Optimus Prime like this. Oh, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Autobots are fucking illegals. We should deport their ass.
He was part of the Transformers comic series that I love. From issue 1 through 24, he was the artist. Wasn't the writer. He was the artist. He's no longer with the project anymore. So they have a new artist now. Same writer. And some of his artwork's fantastic, you know, especially for someone like me that loves the Transformers. Him doing this crap is just, he did the same thing with Batman, remember? He had Batman killing an ICE agent because he's the artist for Beyond Batman, I think it was. So it's just, I guess that's his way of protesting. I don't know.
Well, look, I think like the Transformers movies are a pretty good example of, you know, if you're a fucking immigrant, right? If you're Optimus Prime and you're a fucking immigrant, you should embrace this fucking country. You should be ripping out Megatron's fucking spine with an American fucking flag in the background, because for every good immigrant you get fucking all these Decepticons out there, okay? Who are trying to fucking murder people and rape people and steal your tax dollars and all this shit. The Decepticons are out there, folks. So for every Autobot, nice little Autobot that you get, there's a bunch of fucking demons out there too. So better fucking embrace America, okay? I don't care what you did on Cybertron. I don't care about your fucking like all these fucking things you used to do there. We don't want you to bring that shit here. Fuck you. Assimilate, motherfuckers, or get the fuck out.
And they did. The Autobots turned into Chevys. American made.
Mm-hmm. See?
This freaking guy, dude.
Personally, I am, Team Decepticon. But
yeah, I like Starscream, Chaos Maker. Freaking heck. Oh well. Can't have anything, man. You can't freaking have any IP. You can't have nothing nowadays. It's always some idiot that's wrapped up in this political nonsense that's got to prove a point. That's always on the wrong side of the fence, man. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what IP it is. It just doesn't matter. They want their feminists. They want their men not masculine. They want them gay. They want them with a twinkle in their step, and a small wiener. That's what they want. They want all this stuff. They want open board. The America that they want, the Mark Ruffalo America, is like, that's what they want. And little did they know, if they actually had that America, this freaking fat turd right here might not be drawing comic books for a living. You know, that's all I'm saying. He might be in the freaking soup line begging for food for the next week while we're all socialism. You know, while the government gives us everything because we won't have jobs. But hey, you do you. Use Optimus Prime for your freaking virtue signaling. We hate ICE.
Go party time in the chat says, Jay, is that triggered by fan art? LOL. The thing is, it's, well, one, you're a queer, you're a massive queer, and you always have been. But it's not that it's fan art, right? It's that this person is the person who draws Transformer comics and Batman comics and stuff, and they are using those characters. It's not as simple as somebody just randomly drew this, right?
He's the guy hired by these people to do that. That go-go guy's always in the chat hating on us every show. I think he masturbates hoping that we would say his name. You know, well, you got your wish.
Hope you can come today. So.
Yeah. Imagine hate watching people every single day for the past 3 years.
I respect
your
effort.
life. I mean,
it's commitment. Look, I do think we need to bring hate back. I've said this for forever. We need to bring hate back. It's okay to hate people. It's okay to hate things. It's okay to want to wish the worst for people. It's okay, and I think we need to bring that back. So at least I do respect the fucking hate because I'm gonna be honest, I hate you. You know what I mean? I do. I do truly. Like if you're a fucking hate watcher, I hate you too. I genuinely want you to die. So, and probably your family as well. If they had any role in you turning out the way that you did.
Go party time.
Go. El Machinas, those birds are nothing. In Arizona, we have to deal with the Cardinals and the Bidwells. So screw you, Ryan. Well, that's an NFL team problem and your fucking ownership problem. Try dealing with Sandhill Cranes. Beardo's oopsie poopsie. Ryan tried green laser pointer to scare him away. It works on my nemesis, the Canadian goose. These protected flockers honk nonstop in my backyard. Canadian geese are annoying because they come in flocks, you know?
Man, you see those videos of these grown men when a Canadian goose comes by, like they freak out and run and fall because why don't one of them turn around and like punt those things across the house?
So Canadian geese are extremely territorial when they have their like hatchlings. Like on my the golf course that I spent so much time at, you know, worked there when I was a kid and stuff like that. My first job was there and worked all through high school there. We'd have, you know, depending on what the season was, we'd have Canadian geese come through that would like be nesting on the course and shit. And I tell you what, dude, they're nasty motherfuckers. They are nasty motherfuckers and very aggressive when they have their little babies. But yes, like if you have a club, like fucking hit them, punt them, whatever. But they will come after you, legitimately come after you. They're pretty aggressive. I want to see Jay kick a goose.
Make sure you
beep
record
boo
it.
man for $1. Thank you. Vlad the man. What if Brack person delivers your food and the bag was open when you got it? Well, typically I don't see the race of the people who deliver my food.
Are you the leave it by the door and leave?
Yeah. But if my bag is open, of course I'm going to, no matter who fucking delivered it, whether it says Angela or whether it says like Sharif or whatever the fuck, I'm going to be upset if my bag is open. I don't think it's ever happened to me. I've got the wrong shit delivered. I've had them drop it off at the wrong fucking house. I've had that happen.
Yeah. Did you ever get like the wrong? I got, man, one time I got a bag of McDonald's delivered to me. The doorbell rang. I'm like, what the heck? You know, it's weird. We live in this time where when someone's actually at your door, it's not like it was in the old days where people would just stop by random. But
yeah,
I was like, what the
that
heck?
is
It's
true.
like a
Nobody
giant
just
bag.
randomly stops by your house anymore. Yeah.
It's like a giant bag of cheeseburgers and French fries. It was like 4 of those things in there. 4 fries, 4 cheeseburgers, and 2 Sprites. And I'm like, I looked down. It was all. I was like, I looked around, kind of stood there, took it inside, and dinner was served.
That's pretty fucked up.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, because like they delivered it to the wrong place. In all likelihood, it was your neighbors.
I don't know those people.
In all likelihood, it was your neighbors. Look, the same thing has happened to me, Jay, except in the opposite way, where I fucking get the alert, your food's been delivered. I look at the picture, I'm like, that is not my fucking door. Back the apartment I used to have, it would happen all the time. They deliver it to like my number and the unit next to me. Fucking like the entire reason I did DoorDash is because I'm a lazy piece of dog shit, right? I don't want to go outside. I don't want to get in my car. I don't want to do any of these things. So I gotta fucking put my shoes on, fucking go outside, fucking walk across to the apartment, go down my stairs, up their stairs, and I see my food sitting there, fucking grab it, piss the fuck off, walking back down, stomping, cursing, slurring, right? But at least I got my food. You? That person came to your fucking door looking for it because they assumed it got delivered, and you're chowing down on the fucking food they paid for.
I gave it a nice buffer minute, or you just contemplate what do I do? I just leave it outside, Listen, they're gonna get a refund when they don't get their food. They go on the app, they get a refund, whatever,
and they have to wait another 30 minutes for their food to get delivered.
Yeah. Pirate.
That's fucked up, Jay. That's fucked up. I don't want you as my neighbor. Fuck that. CB the Legend. Damson Idris is the new Black Panther. That name's been thrown out there a lot. Bar King. There's only one Shah of Iran. Phil Leotardo. If you know, you know. Thank you. Otto Vanderballs for 5. Can we go back to the important convo we were having about bird noises and cleaning your downstairs? Seems far more important than this D-Day dog shit. Thank you.
I like your avatar.
Yellow Flash. More people talk about X-Men leaks than this. Hey, who cares about Fantastic Four, the fucking Wakandans? Vlad the Man moved to Florida 6 months ago, and Crane's my fave. Explains a lot about you, Vlad. CB the Legend for 2. Will the Doomsday Clock stream last until December? Probably. Chris Coran. Ryan's allows the hate to flow from him. It's true. I get mad a lot. I hate a lot, but I let it out. I don't keep it in. It's not healthy.
Were good.
You're like, it's not healthy to hold hate in your heart. Yeah, you're right. That's why I fucking let it flow. You let it out. Nothing wrong with that. Greg Koenig. Daniel Warren Johnson is no longer involved in Transformers comics. Robert Kirkman took over.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned that. Well, actually, Robert Kirkman has been involved since day one. He's like the writer. So Daniel Warren Johnson was just the artist up to like number 24, and then they got somebody else.
To Snacks, Ryan, take your own life into your hands. It's one of my favorite sayings. Madney, Ryan's just ornithophobic. Fear birds? I will say, birds make me uncomfortable. I don't like them.
Me and Ryan were at the San Diego Zoo, and a duck almost hit him in the head.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
It just dive bombed him for some strange reason.
I thought my hair was a nest or some shit. I don't know. But I still don't like birds. Ducks are fine, actually. I'm usually pretty cool with ducks, but birds, they're very twitchy. They have these beady little eyes that you can't trust. Like this is why so many people, like retarded people, like that fucking, birds aren't real. They're government spy project, whatever. But that's why, because birds make everyone uncomfortable. They're strange. They're weird. They're ancient. There's like a lot of shit that like has gone on through like the entire fucking thousands and thousands of years of evolutions of these fucking birds, you know? Some of them are still kind of like dinosaurs in a way. They're weird. They're creepy. New squalor. I agree with Ryan. Thank you. Boomer sooner. Ryan, will you show more Sydney Sweeney boobies? No. No. Maximus. Wait. Misa no haba boomba. Thank you. I respect Ryan's hate, says Marc-Andre Wah. Thank you.
Roy.
I say Wah. I'm giving him the old Canadian treatment.
Oh, okay.
Marc-Andre Wah. 0 for 5. Good morning, Salt and Pepper. Best duo on Daily. Is the Vindicta meetup still at south of the border?
No. My love for that place is no longer valid. It's just it's over. It's done.
One of my favorite experiences in history was that. I hated that we had to stop there and waste our fucking time, but because Jay was so sad and beaten and distraught and upset, it made it totally worth it. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Because not much can bring Jay down. But the way he was talking this place up, and I was bitching about this place, like, we have to fucking stop here. This is bullshit. Let's just fucking get there, blah, blah, blah. No, it's going to be awesome, dude. It's going to be awesome, dude. And it was the biggest shithole we've ever laid eyes on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you see BBC did a study and determined that over 50% of McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC ice had alarming levels of fecal bacteria? Enjoy your lunch. Well, I'm not surprised. BBC's full of shit, aren't they? Literally. Tobias Nexus Furry. We've had those cranes here in California. Was always horrid hearing them in groups when you pass one of the duck hunting club areas or refugees. MJ UK. I might be late to the news on this one. Mattel launched its first ever autistic Barbie doll. Anyway, would YouTube not let you say the Latin word for black? Not going to test it. I don't know if the autistic Barbie doll is a new thing or not. Couldn't tell you. Not sure. But look, I don't even understand how you have an autistic Barbie doll. It looks the same. Right?
What?
We just pretend that they're autistic. You could have a regular Barbie doll. You could pretend it's autistic. Now, a Down syndrome Barbie doll, like you do a Down syndrome Barbie doll, it's like, okay, I see that. Pull it up, Jay. You're laughing.
All right, here we go. I'm saying a Down syndrome. That's yeah. Ryan's right. Barbie releases his first autistic doll.
Constantly on a tablet.
I think that's a helper tablet, right?
This is like a crippled autism type of person, right? Like the people that have crippling autism where they can't interact with anyone. Not 90% of people who identify as autistic just because they're fucking gay.
Yeah. Didn't make her white either. Just wanted to point that out. Yeah, it looks like a regular doll. All you need is like to make your Barbie autistic. Maybe they could have just sold the tablet like as a side thing, you know? Maybe you just attach the tablet to any Barbie doll and now it's autistic. Oh no, hold on. Someone zoomed in. Hold on. Someone zoomed into the tablet and they found pronouns. Oh boy. Of course.
What do you someone says, is she wearing earmuffs indoors? Yes, that is like, look, for
it's like sound,
autistic people. You know what I mean? Not the fake autism stuff that people talk about, like, oh, that guy remembered something. He must be autistic. Not that shit. We're talking about crippling autism. People often wear headphones because they get like sensory overload and shit. So it's actually to block out noise. It's not like earmuffs or something.
They got a video.
Sure.
Or actually, sorry, let me correct myself. ABC did a video It's only a few seconds. Oh, well. Just them playing dumb music and you gotta read. There you go. Yeah. Headphones. Yeah. Better representation with people with autism. That's right.
So what? Some autistic person who can barely function in the fucking world, where they're gonna get one of these things and feel represented? Probably just start fucking gnawing on it or something. Like, like what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like
Oh my God.
You fucking turn around, they're gonna swallow that fucking pad and be choking on it. I don't get it. Do we really need that representation?
Oh man.
Do we really need that representation? Mighty Megatron for $2 over on Rumble. Jay, you love Transformers. Do you have a HasLab Unicron? Do you have the Gold MP, Gold Lagoon Optimus Prime, MP Constructions?
No, but I got some of the original G1s graded and sealed in a box over here. Optimus Prime, Starscream, Soundwave. I don't know what they're worth, but might be worth something.
Jay, can you look up Down syndrome Barbie and just see if there is one?
Oh no. Okay.
I don't know. I think it would be funny to look at.
Nope, not seeing anything.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. But Jay, we're fucking running short on time. We got to get to this next topic here. This is something that maybe not a ton of people are super aware of because the fan base isn't necessarily as big as like Star Wars or Marvel, doesn't get the same type of headlines. But Jay, we know that Disney Plus has had some issues with their originals, with their Star Wars shows, with their Marvel shows being failures over on their dog shit streaming service, Disney Plus. Do you know in 2024 what the most watched original show on Disney Plus was?
Bluey? Oh, original.
Original.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You have to do this again. But there actually is one. Mattel releases Black Barbie with Down syndrome.
Bro, she looks like the Black Little Mermaid.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Doesn't she? Bro, how many black people you seen with Down syndrome?
I don't keep count. All right. Sorry. I know you were making video. I just
flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing. Like that actually looks like Black Little Mermaid, doesn't it?
Bro, they have like every color of the rainbow, and they have
under the sea. Under the sea. Well, if you don't know, now you know. It exists. It exists. Good to know. But let's start this again. Jay, do you know on the failed Disney Plus streaming service that they've had problems with Marvel, Star Wars, all this stuff? Do you know what the most watched original streaming program was on Disney Plus in 2024?
I do not.
Well, it wasn't Marvel. It wasn't Star Wars. It was Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Season 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians was the first one. And now I think that the Percy Jackson series is actually really good. Like the books, I actually think they're pretty good children's books for a lower age, all that stuff. But Rick Riordan, I think, created a really cool world. Of course, as he continued on in this series, he started adding more and more diversity and gay shit and things like this. But this series in general, I think, is actually pretty good. The problem is that Disney had to do Disney things with it. And when it was first announced, one of the main characters was race swapped. Right? The young white blonde girl who's like the smartest girl at the camp, of course, was black in the first season. But it didn't stop it from being the smartest retard on Disney Plus. Well, it looks like the more you race swap, the worse the ratings get, because season 2 added even more race swaps into the equation. And Percy Jackson season 2 viewership plummets 63% amid DEI controversy. This is over on geeksandgamers.com, written by Jessica Lindstrom, by the way. But
shout out.
Yes, I really actually like these books. They're for a younger demographic, certainly, but the world that they create, I actually really like them. And it's so frustrating to watch a much better adaptation in totality than the movies were, but they go out of their way to race swap virtually everyone. Zeus is black. Athena is black. Athena's daughter is black. Zeus's daughter is black. And all of them are explicitly described in the books and have official art books in which it's very clear that they're white. But this is Disney. And of course, when the co-creator is a woke fuck like Rick Riordan, who made all his money and got famous by writing the books a certain way, and then when he had the fan base, when he had the audience, started adding all of his fucking woke points in. It's of course it's fine that they race swap these characters. There's nothing wrong with that. But apparently the audience has a problem with it because both on the Nielsen ratings and in the Luminate ratings, season 2 of their most watched show of 2024 is cratering in the ratings. People are losing interest because even though it is definitively a better adaptation than the movies were, they just can't help themselves. And people go there to see the characters that they like from the books represented on screen. That's why people are watching. And this is not Annabeth Chase. This is not Athena. Zeus is not Zeus. Talia is not Talia. But this is what they do time after time after time. And it's another Disney project where they could have had something good on their hands, but they just couldn't fucking help themselves.
You wonder how long this is going to continue till they finally understand that this is not this is not what the viewership wants. People want to see their books that they enjoy come to life on the screen, and they're not giving it to it. They feel like this is the right way to go, and they're just going to keep losing until they finally get it through their head that this is not what people want. So I wonder how long it's going to last. Could you imagine having the #1 show? Yeah. And then it just plummets that
now,
much.
again, it was #1 over dog shit like Agatha all along, right? But it was like their most watched original in 2024. And considering you have Marvel and Star Wars, these IPs where you're putting out series, the fact that Percy Jackson and the Olympians, that's a pretty big deal, right? And that could be something that you build upon. But you started off wrong with the race swap, which turned people off. And then you just race swap more and more and more characters. You couldn't fucking help yourself. You couldn't stick to the source material that is loved by millions and millions of people. We're about to have the same problem with the fucking Harry Potter series. They could not help themselves but race swap and give us Black Severus Snape.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying, especially as you see, say with the announcement for Tangled, right? The live action cast for Tangled, they very clearly decided it was too dangerous to race swap those characters, but not for Disney Plus.
I agree.
I know you're a big Percy Jackson fan, Jay. I can tell.
Massive.
I do like the Percy Jackson series a lot.
Can't get you singing Under the Sea out of my
Is that what's what got you, huh? All right, where the fuck?
All right, I got to be professional, even though we're over time. It's okay.
Yeah, we are. You made us over time, Jay, with Autistic Barbie.
Well, I just did what I was told.
I think we said that. Oh, no. MJ UK is actually the one that did it. Fuck you, MJ UK. Ben West for 5. Your south of the border experience was the plot of Nobody 2. Kind of was. We didn't kill as many people, though. Hey, Zeus, meet you at MegaCon. I use different name. No ice. No problemo. Sons and Shadow. S tier team, no doubt.
Thank you. That's nice.
The Skeleton King. A real autist would have G&G playing on that tablet. Probably. Angst Kitten for $5 says, what kind of Barbie research is being done for 18 months? You studied autistic people for 18 months, maybe? Somebody's getting paid a lot of money to do not a lot. That's what's going on. SC Kaiju. Ryan, look up Space Movie 1992. Oh, I know it well.
Yeah, we already know that one. Yeah.
Random commentator, dude. That looks like fetal alcohol syndrome Barbie. Tobias Nexus Furry for 2 could be worse. Remember Aragon's movie? I didn't watch that one, actually. I didn't watch that. But I think we're caught up on Rumble and over on locals. I think we're good. So, Jay, look at that. On a Tuesday, we're all caught up, which means I get a day break from daily after this. We get 48-hour break from daily, basically.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
Just making videos, just getting through the day and promoting The Daughter's Revenge. Thank you for everyone who picked that up. You guys are going to love it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys very much for hanging out. I don't know what I got going on. No streams or anything, I don't think, today, but probably putting out some more videos, good stuff like that. Tuesday night's main event is tonight because it is Tuesday on this channel, Geeks and Gamers, probably around 6 Eastern. So I'm sure you guys will have fun with that chat. That's it. That's it for us. We're over time. Bye, everybody. Down syndrome Barbie, autistic Barbie. What the fuck is next? What is this world coming to? Bye, everyone.